Hello friends and crafters, welcome to my channel. Today I have a tutorial for you to make this Easter basket that holds the Easter treat box container from Scrapdiva Designs, and I decorated it with more Scrapdiva dies. So I'm going to teach you how to make this today. And to purchase the dies that I'm going to show you, you can go to this website, www.scrapdivadesigns.com. If you use Carol10 at checkout, you get 10% off your order. Free ship $75 gets you free shipping on a purchase of $75 or more. You use whichever code is best for you. So for this project, I use the Scalloped bow die right here. I use the Easter treat box die right here, and the bunny shaker right here. I use the small one. So let's get started with the tutorial. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. All right. So the first thing you're going to need is a 110-pound cardstock. So that's the base of your basket is going to be cut out of that cardstock, 110 pound. And then we are going to score 1 inch around all sides, all 4 sides. All right, now we want to form the bottom of our box. So we are going to cut to the score line on each side. And then we're going to want to cut a little notch in that tab. We're going to do this on both sides. All right, and we're going to fold on all the score lines. And you can get your glue or sticky tape, whichever you like to use at this point, to glue your tabs together on the box. It appears I've got some clogged glue. See if we can get it flowing again. Here we go. You just line it up to the corner, make it nice and square. And you're going to do the other side. And I like to burnish it to make sure I got a good grab. Now that's the bottom of your box. And now we're going to make the sides. Again, 110-pound cardstock. You need 2 4x11. And you are going to score these at 2 1/4 and 10 7/8. I'm sorry, 10 3/4. Sorry about that. 10 3/4. I will have the measurements down there. So again, 2 1/4 and 10 3/4. There we go. All right, and now we're going to fold these score lines, because this is going to wrap around the box. Okay, I'm going to try to bring this up a little bit so I have enough room to put this together. All right, and that you can see me. So as you see, this is going to be attached like this. Oops. It's going to go right in here and be attached like this. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So I try to leave a little bit of area so I can slip the other one in. This one can be down. All right, so we're going to wrap this around here. And make sure that's nice and smooth. And you're going to want to put your bone folder in there to smooth it out. All right, and when you take this, let me put a little bit extra there to grab. You're going to put some glue here. And you're going to want to stick the other edge in here. So don't let it grab too good. All right, so we're going to put this on top of here like this. And wrap it all the way around and push this portion into here like that. Almost there. If you use regular cardstock, and you can if you have a good designer paper, it's not going to do what you see there. It'll fit perfect. Okay, that's good. And then you want to glue this piece down in here. Get it lined up to the edge. And then take your bone folder and make sure you get a good stick on the inside. I need a little bit better stick here. To put a little bit more glue under that 1-inch flap so that I get a nice stick there. Here we go. And it looks like a little bit more here. All right, that looks good. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we have to cut, let's see, 2 for the inserts, and this is going to hold, I'm going to show you right inside here. We're going to be doing this right here, which is the sections. We're going to do 2 sections of the basket. So you need to cut 2.5 by 3, 2 pieces, 2.5 by 3, and then take the 3-inch side and put it against the top of your scoreboard, and you're going to score at 3/8 inch on each side on both pieces. And now we're going to take that and we're going to score these, fold these score lines, and now we're going to put it inside the basket. So I like to put my pieces going in this way, you see, like that. So we're going to glue both sides, put some glue on both sides. And I don't have my ruler here, but you're going to eyeball it about 2 3/4 inches, which will give you the section that you need, the 3 sections that you need. So I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm going to do this one really quick. If I had my ruler, I could measure it, but I didn't bring it. But it is 2 3/4. But I can eyeball it if I'm fast enough. Okay. And this looks like it needs to come this way a little bit. A little crooked. Okay. Perfect. Going in a little bit. So that you have something that looks like this. I think I've got to go a little bit this way. Not too much. But if you measure it, it'll be about 2 3/4. All right, so I'm going to burnish it now. Get a good stick. All right, so I have my 3 sections. Now you are going to need 3 pieces that are 2, let me see, 2.5 by 4 1/4. And we're going to score these. And I'll show you what we are making. I'm going to pull this out. And if you look inside here, we are going to be making this piece. Oh, maybe you can see it right there that holds the carrot in place. All right. It goes right down in there. It keeps it nice and tidy and neat in that box. So what we're going to do is we're going to score this. So again, it's 4 1/4 by 2.5. So we're going to score at 1, 2, 3, and 4 on all 3 pieces. And I dropped one. Okay, now we're going to form these squares. So on the larger side, we're going to go to the smaller side, and we're going to take out this piece right here. And then we are going to cut to the score line on these 3 right here. We're going to score it, fold our piece. So we got 1, 2, and I cut my inserts here on regular cardstock, not the 110 pound. You don't need it. All right, so on this little flap right here, you're just going to put some glue, sticky tape, whatever works best for you, and you're going to make a square. And then you're going to fold in 2 sides as such, and then these 2 flaps, so that you have a square little box that looks like that. And this is what holds the carrot straight, just like that. So now we're going to put glue on the bottom of it. I like to make sure I got a good grasp there on my glue. And you're going to put this down in the center of the first box right there. So let's see, I got to get over the top of it to center it, and then I can show you better. It takes a little finagling to get it in the center. Okay, now you see that I got that in the center. So we're going to work on the second one. So again, we're going to take this off on the short side, and then we're going to cut to the score line on these three right here. And then you fold on your lines. And I put some glue here to make this square. And then we're going to fold up the bottoms. Tape or glue, whatever you like. And make sure it's all stuck nice together. Put glue on the bottom. And then this one is going to go into the middle section, centered. So let me go ahead and get over the top of it here, and I'll show you. And I just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect in the center. And you want to make sure it's straight, not crooked. All right. I got a little crooked here. All right, and there's the second one down in there. And we're going to the last one, third and last one. You're going to snip this smaller portion off and then cut to the score line on the short side. Fold all your score lines. Probably should have done these. Save some time. All right. You want to press, make sure you got a good hold, and then you're going to put glue on the bottom of this and center it in the last slot. And I'll show you that in a second. All right, here are the three in the bottom. Okay, now we are going to cover our box with designer paper. So you are going to need, let's see, 2 4-inch by 12-inch. So you know the paper pads are mostly 12 by 12. So you're going to do 4 by 12. And you're going to score gonna put them lengthwise, score at 2 1/4 and 10 7/8 on both of them. And then you're going to fold on the score lines. All right, now we're going to attach this to our basket, just like this. So it has to go like this as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this first. And you can use sticky tape if you like. Getting a clogged glue gun. There we go. All right, and we're just going to stick this here and go down this way. And I didn't glue this side yet because I want to put this under that. You see where I'm going with that? And the long side will go over that. So you're going to take your bone folder, put it in there to get a good stick. All right. So next we're going to do this portion. Get it unstuck again. There we go. And you're going to slip this right here. And run it along here. And get a good stick. Put my glue on this. Straighten it up a little bit here. There we go. Sure this sticks, and put the glue on this side. The next thing we're going to be doing to our basket is putting the handle on it. All right, very pretty. Okay, so for the handle, you will need 1.5 inch, and this is 110 pound cardstock by 11, 2 pieces. And of course I cut my designer paper 1.5 by 12, but we'll be cutting that off. And you're going to attach these together. And I did about 3/4 of an inch overlap. And then you're going to put your designer paper on top. On one of my baskets, I tied some tulle On the other basket, I tied a ribbon, and I will show you that in a minute. You could tie that, whichever one, or you don't even have to tie it. And one of them, I put Happy Easter from the bag topper, the Easter bag topper die. And for the other one, I did not. I just left it plain. You could do whichever one you want. And you just overlap this and attach it. And you can cut off the excess like this. And now we're going to attach the handle to, and I do about 3/4 of an inch to the inside of your basket, like that, centered. And my glue didn't stick right here. I'm gonna do 3/4 of an inch. And attach it right here. See, the glue on the top is giving me some problems, so let's see here. All right. And now you have your handle on here. Once that's dry, I'll be able to straighten it out a little bit more. All right. Trying to smooth that out. I kind of rushed this. All right. And there is the basket. Now, the next thing you want to do is, if you want to, you can put lace around the outside edge. Just hot glue it on there like I did. That's an option, or do punch some paper lace. And then you're going to make your carrot boxes. And I used the feet and everything, and I put a little bow there. And that will slip right down inside there. And here's another one. And you're going to put it right down inside that little square. And then this one will go into the third one. All right, so it's nice and snug in there. And then I made 3 shaker bunnies. They are going to be attached on the front of here. And I'm not going to do it on camera because I'm going to hot glue some lace on there before I put those. And then the bow would go right here. And you're finished. That is it for this project. I hope that you found this helpful and that you make one for your Easter projects. I see I got my little carrot backwards. I just wanted to show you on this one here, I did a nice sheer bow on that. Whereas this one, my first original one, there's a Happy Easter that I put on the top, and I used some tulle. So thank you everybody for watching today. I hope you found this tutorial useful. And until next time, happy crafting everybody.